Hey everybody, it's Kelsey, here today with a little look back onto 2017. 2017 was the year of some of the best games that I have ever laid my hands on, a year filled with surprises and many a Nintendo game. 2017 came crashing down on our consoles and our wallets. Here are the games that stayed with me over the past year. Number 5, Butterfly Soup. In a year filled with some of the greatest games I've ever played, one small visual novel flew into my radar at full force. Developer Brianna Lee was able to perfectly capture what an LGBT teenager experienced during the Obama campaign in 2008, the vote for gay marriage in California. The young girls explore their personalities, their hobbies, and most importantly, their sexualities. Visual novels are often a hit or miss for me, probably for a lot of people, but Butterfly Soup is without a doubt 2017's best. Number 4, Splatoon 2. As someone who never found a true home in big multiplayer shooters like PUBG, Splatoon surprised me. Nintendo is brilliant at making games feel good. The game is lavished with neon colors and plays on this skater culture that pulls players in because it's just plain happy. Sure, Nintendo has its problems with the online multiplayer, but it didn't really matter to me. I craved playing online because I loved the thrill of the game, how easy the mechanics and the new weapons were to use, and how stylish the overall game was. From being a game I had no interest in playing at the beginning of the year, it charmingly squeezed its way into my top 5. Number 3 is Night in the Woods. Mei is both the worst and best character I played this year. She's caring but brash, and sometimes you begin to wonder why the hell this game is giving you such a set of dialogue options. Yet, with every choice you make, you unravel a little more into Mei's story until the game fully grips you. It captures the very real fears and anxieties about entering young adulthood, which is something that I really experienced this year. Turning 24 and having to go back to school while also working a full-time job really made me feel for Mei and having to go back to her hometown. It was a game that really taught you what it meant to be a young adult and having to deal with the consequences of your actions. The game's sound and musical beats are perfectly timed with different movements in the game that only stems to further envelop you into this story and really pull you into this anxious feeling of being Mei. Number 2 is Super Mario Odyssey. The best thing about a Mario game is that you will always get something fresh and new. Taking over non-playable characters and by extension making them playable was the exact treat I needed this year. Every single world had amazing things to discover and integrated different ways of using the space. With every turn, jump, or ground pound, you are likely to find a prize. Be it a coin or a moon or anything really, no exploration went unrewarded. Nintendo perfectly pulled everything together and I was completely enraptured by this game. I knew I would like a new Mario game. I knew I wanted a new Mario game, but this was a totally different level and it completely blew me away. Number 1 is Metroid Samus Returns. Are we even surprised that we're here? I'm not. Although I was surprised when Nintendo announced the new game, and logically I had set up my expectations extremely high, Metroid Samus Returns did not disappoint. The game is so much more than a reboot of Metroid 2. It's a different take on a usual Metroid narrative. Throughout the game, the necessity between exploration and combat perfectly intertwine. Not only was Metroid the best game I played all year, it was one of the best games I've played on the 3DS in a while. And I would highly, highly, highly recommend it, not just because I love Samus with all my heart. And those are my top 5 games of the year. Please let me know what you think down below in the comments, and please subscribe to our podcast. Thank you so much for watching.